Rambam. We're in the 12th book, Sefer Kinyan, Daily Torah Study. Over here, Rambam. There we go. So we're in the 7th chapter of Laws of Neighbors. Let's get right into it. A person has a window in his wall, right? Person has a window in his wall, and a colleague comes and builds a courtyard next to it. The owner of the courtyard cannot tell the owner of the window, close your window so that you cannot look into me. How come? Because he came there afterwards, right? So I have a window there. And someone is before, so you can't come now because you're building on your property a courtyard, right? And therefore I could peer down and see what you're doing in your courtyard, right? And you won't have privacy. No, you can't ask that of a person, right? I mean, you can't demand it of it. For the owner of the courtyard has established right to maintain his window, even though it is a source of damage. Damage in halacha, seeing can be a damage. It's called a damage, right? Because of it's called hezekriya, the damage of seeing, that you can see other people's private their private privacy, right? And it's privacy issues, right? If a colleague desires to build a wall opposite the window to block the invasion of privacy, he must leave a space of 4 cubits next to the window to avoid casting a shadow upon it. So this is a cubit, 1.5 feet. So it's to be about 6 feet that you need to leave, right? Let's say my house goes up to my property line, right? Today you can't do those things, but here went up to the property line, and now you're going to put up a wall, so you're blocking my window. So you can't do that. You have to go 6 feet back, so I can have some air and I can have some light.
So whoever built second just lost 6 feet.
Right. Exactly. I mean, if he wants to do that, if he wants, he doesn't have to do that. Exactly. Number 2, halacha 2. If the window is positioned low in the wall, the owner of the window may force the owner of a courtyard to build, may force the owner of the courtyard to build a wall 4 cubits away from the window and build it at least 4 cubits high, so that the owner of the courtyard cannot look through the window to watch the owner of the window. So now it's the opposite. I don't want you looking into my house. My window is down here, and if you're building now your courtyard, a courtyard is, was a place where people hang out. They didn't live in their homes so much. Homes were very small. They slept in their homes and didn't do so much there. So they lived in their courtyard. Their courtyard was almost like their, it could be their dining room and so on. They would cook out there. They do different things, right? So now I could force the person who's making a courtyard, right, that they have to block and build in a wall in order that they won't look inside to me, because I came there first. Halacha number 3. Give me one quick second. Raishi, I'm teaching right now. What's up? You're here? Okay. I'll just unlock the little door. Okay. Okay. So the following rules apply when the window was positioned high on the wall and the owner of the courtyard built a wall below the window. If there were more than 4 cubits from the top of the window to the top of the wall to the window,
Right up against the wall.
yeah, the owner of the window may not prevent the owner of the courtyard from building a wall, even though he does not leave any space between his wall and the wall of the window is located. For the new wall is not casting a shadow over his window, right? Because it's not going up that high, nor does he invade in the privacy of the owner of the window, right? Because his window's in the second floor, and this is not invading any privacy. If, however, there is less than 4 cubits between the top of the wall, again, 4 cubits is 6 feet, right? So if there's less than the 6 feet to the window, the owner of the window may force the owner of the wall either to lower the wall so the owner of the courtyard will not be able to stand on the wall and look through his window, right? Because now he could stand on there and he could look through. Or he may force the owner of the courtyard to build a wall 4 cubits from the window, right? Either so move back the wall and build it more than 4 cubits higher than the wall. And it has to be now and build it more 4 cubits. In this way, will not cast a shadow, nor will the owner of the courtyard be able to look in and see him. Psh. Amazing laws. Right? Makes good neighbors.
Yeah.
Halacha number 4, when the owner of the courtyard builds one wall next to the window, he must build the wall at least he must build the wall at least a handbreadth away from the window, and must build the wall at least 4 cubits higher than the window, or make a wall narrow on top so that he will not sit on it to look inside the window and watch his neighbor.
Handbreadth.
It's a handbreadth.
They said it had to be 4 cubits.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. Was from the owner of the courtyard builds one wall next to the window. You must build a wall at least hammers away from the window. What? Yeah, I don't know what that means. Let me see.
Maybe it's not. Maybe it's perpendicular to the wall.
Let me see if it's. Aha, perpendicular to the wall
Okay.
in which the window is located. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Wow. Okay. I would love to continue, but I can't.
Thank you,
Other
Rabbi.
obligations.
Thank
Yeah.
you. Bye.
All right, folks. Thank you. Today's learning in honor of a new baby girl, Leah Bashashana. She grew up to Terech Chuppah Maisim